Hi everyone, I'm Kristen Crockett, and I am passionate about people living their courageous destiny now. For those of you who don't know me, I am a coach, a speaker, and a writer, and I absolutely love what I do, and I love being a stand for people to live their most extraordinary life. And what I wanted to do today was talk about what it really meant to detox. I've seen these programs before all over the internet. Detox, get the junk out, detox your liver, eat blueberries. You know, all kinds of things, telling me how to detox, how to get the toxins out of my body. And really, I never really understood what that meant. I really considered myself an incredibly healthy eater. For the last 6 years, I've been committed to, clean eating. And though I wouldn't say I've done that perfectly all of the time, I certainly put a lot of effort and, focus in that area. So, one of the things that I really wanted to do was figure out what all this detoxing was about. And I know that there's wonderful, products out there, but something that's always been really important to me ever since I picked up the book It Starts with Food is that the things that I chose to put into my body were as clean as they could be. That was always very important to me. So when I got this opportunity to work with master coaches and to really find out what it meant to detox and a protocol to detox, I was just honored to be asked, and I did everything I could to get into this program. And I really wanted to not just maybe drop the weight that I had put on over, November and December, but I also wanted to be able to drop this idea that I wasn't good enough, that I didn't have enough discipline to go to that next level of coaching. You see, the coaches that I've had mentor me and the coaches that I work with are extraordinary. They have an enormous amount of experience. They have incredible discipline. They're incredibly tuned into their spirituality. I look up to them in so many ways. But one of the stories that I had was that I wasn't good enough to be that I wasn't good enough to step up to that level. And, one of my mentors was coached one-on-one with Jim Rohn. She had mentored with Jim Rohn. And that to me is like, if you ever listen to Jim Rohn, he's pretty amazing. So if you haven't, you should. There's incredible information in any of the YouTube free Jim Rohn, um, playbacks from his coaching, and his seminars over the years online. I would say him and Wayne Dwyer are my favorites. But if you really, to understand, I really wanted to get to that level. I'm like, what does it take? What does it take? And I knew it took an extraordinary amount of discipline. And I knew they had such amazing ways of taking care of their body. When I started out on my journey 5 years ago, all I wanted to do was drop weight. I wanted to drop weight, I wanted to lower my cholesterol, and I wanted to get my blood pressure into a healthy order. But that was great and all, but it wasn't like that was the best way that I could eat. It wasn't like there was always something in me that was planning a weight loss program or a health program around how much of the other stuff that I could actually incorporate. So almost like I want to pick this program because it's going to be the easiest and it's what I know. And I don't have to give up everything that I love. And I would always be looking at what I was giving up in some way. At some level, I was looking at what I was giving up. So what I really wanted to create this week, taking on this detox, was what am I actually gaining? What kind of gift could I be giving to my body by eating in an extraordinary way, by eating a way I've never eaten before, by taking care of, I didn't wear makeup all this week. I'm still not wearing makeup. I'm still 2 days, the detox ends tomorrow. But I I don't want to put anything that's chemically now on my face. I'm just so aware. But what I wanted to do was figure out, well, what would that be like? What would it be like to honor myself so much that I would treat myself with such care and just pamper myself and detox the poisons from my body, from the environment, from my brain? I've been doing a lot of journaling, and from, you know, from my heart even. I would say there was a lot that was in my heart about things that I wasn't allowing myself to grieve. And so I really set out to do that. And it is definitely a work in progress, and it is a journey that I am so incredibly grateful for. I can't even tell you. So my message today, and the reason why I wanted to come on, is because I know that it's really courageous to detox. And I know it's really courageous to detox. Oh, look at Louis. He's coming in to say hello. I know it's really courageous to detox, the body, especially if you haven't eaten that way before and you haven't had exposure to these types of things. But let me tell you, the benefits are extreme. The benefits are, there's the weight loss, and I feel, I could tell you that as you're detoxing, it's not really necessarily this feeling of like, wow, I'm awake, I'm alive, and I feel vibrant all the time. And there's certainly these really high highs of that. But what you feel like is like you're healing from the inside out. Like you're going to take incredible care of yourself, like you are almost like you're a child again, and that you're allowing yourself to nurture that child in you. And so that's what I created this week. I created that I was going to take care of myself like that. I've been through a lot this year. I've been through illness. I've been through separation. I've been through, separating from my husband. I've been through triplets. They're all in a new stage of life, all becoming young people, and, working with them, just having this desire to be the best mother I can possibly be. And then at times feeling like, have I been there enough? Have I been present enough with them? And so what I really wanted to do was detox from all that stuff that I was taking on as almost like a problem, right? Not, almost like I was taking it on as pain, really. And I was compartmentalizing it and shoving it down because it was really hard to deal with. And I didn't want to I really wanted to be able to let go of all that. Because I was thinking about it, if I were really a child, right? So that's one of the things I created this week. If I was really a child, and my word for the week was rebirth, then how would I really treat and honor myself? How would I nurture myself? How could I give myself extra tender, loving care? Now, people might be viewing this video and it may not resonate, and I get all that, but this is even if it's one person that it does resonate for, I just want to let you know you deserve that kind of pampering. And to courageously take yourself outside of your comfort zone and to take on detoxing from as many environmental poisons as you can, from as many, eating in the cleanest, organic, healthiest way that you possibly can, which is really, if you really look at it, is available to us all nowadays, which is so incredible. I mean, we all have access to organic fruits and vegetables, which that wasn't the case even a year ago. It wasn't as available as it is today. So I just want to encourage you that taking on this kind of a detox, cleansing away the past, is something that you deserve. Most of us don't realize it, but our unconscious mind is really reliving the past all the time. So the things that upset us, it upset us because we have a truth about it that we stored in our unconscious mind, and it triggers us because we think we know what's going to happen. And what it does is it closes the door for a possibility, for a new beginning. So I really, really craved a new beginning this year. I craved to really step into my courageous destiny shoes so I could courageously live my destiny and keep coaching others to do the same, and find other people who are ready to live their courageous destiny and coach them. And I found that by truly doing a courageous detox like the one that I have just experienced, and I'm still experiencing for the next day, has been the biggest gift I could give myself. It took me out of my comfort zone. It had me very conscious to what I eat. I mean, there were things that, you go to pick up like a lemon and you're like, oh, it's not organic. Well, I'm not eating that today. And things that before I would have been like, oh, it's no big deal. Just go ahead and eat it. It's not on protocol, but why? Why not? Why not just take it? And I let go of that this week. I'm like, no, I deserve to know at the end of this week that I gave this my most excellent effort, that I gave this everything that I got. And I deserve to allow myself as well to be coached. So coaches have amazing coaches. They're always looking to expand themselves. When I expand myself, I become a better coach. I'm always my first client. And to allow myself to get into that vulnerable place and allow myself to be coached like I was a kid and I've never done this before, which I hadn't really done this before. I've done very uncomfortable things before. I've done a 5-day water fast. I've eaten incredibly healthy. I have over 30 journals that are all of, the different things that, I've really addressed in my emotions. And to allow myself to look at it like, well, there's still more. And you know what? That's really cool. And that's really great. There's nothing wrong with that. I deserve to be a child this week. I deserve to let all these things that I've been thinking about come up. And I deserve to be able to let these things go and release these things with love. Because the truth is, this girl right here is pretty amazing. She loves people, and all she wants for people is to see them thrive, to see them succeed, to see them live their courageous destiny now, because I know what it's like to walk around not feeling like I'm fulfilled, like not feeling like I'm living my purpose, to feel like I'm just dialing it in. I know what that feels like. And it doesn't feel real good. And this, does it take discipline? Does it take willpower? Does it take willingness? Absolutely. I will take that any day over the feeling of settling. And I'm going to say that again. I will take discipline and I will take willingness any day over the feeling of settling. Settling, quite frankly, sucks. And we are not powerless. We can create at any moment and decide we're not settling. We are going to recreate our lives. We have the power to do that in any circumstance. So if that's you and you're out there and you want to have a conversation with me, please reach out. I am honored to have these conversations. And I just want to let you know that you're important. You're important enough to do a detox. You're important enough to treat yourself with tender, loving care. You're important enough to step outside your comfort zone and get rid of the things that you think that you need in order to survive and be comfortable. You don't need them. You don't even need makeup. Look at me. I'm like doing this, no makeup, no hairspray. I love it. And I love that I can look at myself in the mirror and I can go, wow, that's the face that God gave me. And it's pretty cool. I like it. I like it. All right, everybody. I encourage you to do a detox of your own if you're interested in doing something like this. If you're interested in talking to the master coaches that I work with, if you're interested in talking to me, who is well on her way to mastery, believe me. In fact, I think I should just declare it. I'm there. And I would truly, truly love to be a stand in your life, to be a catalyst in your life, to be able to explode your life courageously so you can truly get what you want. Because again, nothing is worth settling. Have an amazing day.